Now hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another Swiss 001 video. Now as you can see right now, we are back in the air. We are flying in the Cessna 172, and as you can obviously also tell, we are in the middle of the mountains. Now guess what mountain range we are in? No, it's not the Alpine region, but it's actually the Pyrenees again. Cause you know, that one has some very special airports as well. Let's fly to one of those very special airports today here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right, that was a very quick jump just right into the video. In today's video, let's actually talk one of the, I think, most dangerous airports in Europe, and that is the one that we have on the left of us, actually. Again, in the Pyrenees, this is called the Autoport of Peyresourde Ballestas. Peyresourde, I don't know.
Peyresourde Ballestas.
But it does seem to be a very special airport, or perhaps autoport. By the way, the difference between autoport and airport is that for an autoport, I think you need a special license to fly to that specific autoport, which you definitely do need here. I mean, you are at least going to want to have like some kind of mountain wheeling license if you want to fly into this airport with your plane. If you even want to do that at all. I mean, just look at this. This is extremely crazy. Now, the specific reason why we are actually here is that there's been a new scenery add-on released just for this airport, and I really wanted to check it out. But let's go ahead and get this plane landed down here on the runway with this extreme slope. As you can tell, that was extremely smooth, especially for the slope. That was really good, actually. There we go. Let's not step into the brakes, because again, the slope is so extreme that we're gonna have to need engine power to actually get up the slope. And there we go. We are at the top. Now we can check out this very miniature ramp that we have here as well. This is some kind of Cub plane right in front of us, and there's a Robin plane, which by the way is a French plane to the left. And as you can see, besides being called Peyresourde Ballestas Airport, this airport is also called Autoport 007. And that 007 hint is actually very interesting. Yes, indeed, there was a James Bond movie that's been filmed here. I think it was called Tomorrow Never Dies, which was released in 1997. I think the prelude of that movie was shot here at the airport. And you know, in 2017, they nicknamed this airport Autoport 007, which I think is pretty damn badass. I mean, this airport in general is very badass, but that's another story. Now, this runway is even shorter than, you know, the other infamous runway of Courchevel that we already know. That one has a 500-meter long runway, and it is counted as the most dangerous airport in Europe. I think this one is even worse, with a sloped runway of 470 meters, even less. Now, let's go ahead and try some other planes here anyway. I think we should already go turboprop level. Yeah, let's maybe try a Cessna 208 Caravan. That's a totally good idea, isn't it? I mean, you know, this plane was basically built for small and dangerous runways like this. I mean, you can even see it flying around in like dangerous bush airfields and all that stuff. So such extreme operation like this shouldn't be that much of an issue. But let's check out this landing. That was a really nice one. I think I'm really good with landings today. Again, we're having the problem of almost having too much braking power. You know, we don't want to stop because otherwise we won't make it up the mountain. But there we go. That was a quite nice landing, wasn't it? And a very successful one, especially considering this very extreme approach that you could see. Maybe we can add a replay to that. We were clocking 120 knots on short final in the Cessna Caravan. And, you know, considering all of that, that was a pretty nice landing. And for some reason, the trucks are all going crazy here. Oh, wow, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's not perfect. All right, now we can move on, I guess. Oh no. Let's maybe try a bigger plane. Of course, we're gonna have to try a private jet then. How about a CJ4? All right, let's try a Cessna Citation. You know, this is more of a smaller size private jet. And, you know, it stops quite quickly, so maybe we have a chance. All right, CJ4, let's do this. All right, let's get this plane ready for the landing. Again, we're coming in quite hot, but we've got it all under control right now. You know, this is definitely what I'm scared of with the bigger airliners, because they are not as, you know, maneuverable as all these smaller planes. So that's definitely going to be a challenge. Oh, Jesus. Alright, more of a hard landing this time around though, because we have to stop, which we have. Oh wow, that was incredibly impressive again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, today is probably my day. Maybe I should play the lottery this evening. Alright, perfect. We were able to land a CJ4. I would really like to play back this landing, but, you know, we just cannot. We can only, with some editing power, you know, show the landing again from the cockpit view, but no replay mode is implemented into the flight simulator, which definitely does suck. But let's move on. Maybe let's try, I don't know. I mean, mean, the only bigger step would be an A320 or maybe a bigger private jet. Yeah, something like the Cessna Citation Longitude, because that is definitely a lot bigger than the CJ4, but it's not like an A320 just yet. I mean, again, so far here with Flight Simulator 2020, we don't have a lot of planes yet. You know, we don't have like turboprop airliners like the Q400 or something, so we have to improvise a little bit, right? Alright, longitude time. Again, we're coming in hot and ready, so this will be an interesting landing. Let's power, we're a little hot again. Alright, that was a landing. Now the reversers. Oh. God damn it. Alright, that might have been an epic fail. Yeah, we didn't make this one, did we? Yeah, we definitely overshot the runway by quite a bit. Maybe we can do this again. Let's cut the landing a little closer. And what I mean by that is, let's make this a little bit of a harder landing. I mean, we have to. You know, it's the same thing with the aircraft carrier landings. You always have to land very hardly on the aircraft carrier, which is the reason why only few planes are obviously certified to land on aircraft carriers. It's because their landing gear has to be very tough. But let's go ahead and get this plane landed. Alright. Everything's ready. Alright, come on. Oh wow, there we go. This landing it totally sucked technically, but it was a stop, so this was fine enough. Actually, this is very interesting. Let's maybe try an A320 then. I mean, what is there to lose other than an airplane, right? Alright, A320 it is. And because I know that we don't really have a chance in this plane, let's go ahead and try doing a takeoff this time around and just see how well that works. And then we can do the landing. Alright, there we go. I mean, this runway, it is extremely short indeed, but you know, the slope does really help. For example, if you take off, you know, both on the takeoff and the landing, obviously. Now let's push back a little bit with our reverse thrust. There we go, let's go all the way. Oh. Maybe a little too much, so that we can use the whole runway. Let's go for a toga takeoff and a static one as well. There we go, the engines are running at full power. Let's release the parking brake and the plane is going. Let's do this. All right, now some more flaps while we are on our run. There we go, 90 knots, 100 knots. We'll take a little bit of grass there, but it's fine. Come on, stable flight has been initialized. We are now on our way to whatever location we're headed to. I don't know. That was actually quite a nice takeoff, wasn't it? Let's maybe do the same thing, but with the landing. I know that we're never going to make it, but let's try it anyway. Let's maybe stay in the outside view for this landing. That might be a little better for me, actually, here with the perspective. Because of the slope, you cannot really see the runway when you're landing on it. So this may help or not. Okay, come on. Okay, yeah, no way this is gonna work. Alright, biggest plane definitely confirmed is the Longitude, and we have now definitely crashed here in the A320. So that's the conclusion here. So, yeah guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow as always. Good night.